What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cruisin the Planets.
Whoop, whoop.
On this episode, I believe it's 163, and today we're talking about our best vacations, the best vacations we have been on, and a vacation that you want to go on in the future. I'm here with my boy Thomas and Dylan.
What's up, y'all?
My name is
How's it
Paul,
going?
and we're just gonna round robin this. We're gonna go ahead and start with Dylan, and we're gonna work myself around to me. So, what's up, Dylan?
How's it going? I haven't been on that many extravagant vacations, just being outright. I think
Yeah.
for a long time the tradition was literally just go to the river and float it, and that
Mhm.
was pretty much it.
Which river?
I went to the Frio and I went to the Guadalupe. Is it Guadalupe in
Where-
Texas?
Okay.
No, I don't know. Rio? I don't know.
The Rio Grande?
Maybe. I don't know. But I remember the Frio just because the water was clear, and that was the best one that we floated.
And
But
in
anyways,
Galveston.
besides that,
Where's it at?
I don't even
You don't
remember.
know?
Yeah, I was like 10 or 11 at the time. I did
Mhm.
not care about locations. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, river, cool. But here recently, I did go to Mexico actually, and that was a fun vacation. But it was like a vacation, but kind of not. I think that would have to be the best one, just because it was cool to see like another country and how everything worked. It was cool to like actually eat different food. I'll be honest, I still prefer American food just because that's what I was growing on.
Yeah.
And actually, besides the cooking, like the home cooking they did there, way better in my opinion.
How
But
long
any
were you there
restaurants
for?
were, I was there for about 10 days or
10
so.
days? Okay.
Oh, I also had to take a 16-hour bus ride because we missed our flight by 30 minutes.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Well, actually, 30 minutes is not too bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Mhm.
was there AC in the
No.
bus?
Well,
Was
Oh,
it
see,
yeah.
on the bus, yes.
Was
on the bus,
it
yes. but
like a
almost
school
everywhere
bus
else,
or a
no.
tour bus?
It was honestly kind of like a tour bus. Honestly, it's the nicest bus that I've ever been on.
Okay.
Because like it had AC, it had the ports in it. It was like actually like comfortable. You can sort of recline, but not too
Okay.
much.
Did somebody
But
use the bathroom
just
in the
like-
back?
There was a bathroom in the back, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, like 16 hours of like going between buses to buses, waiting at like 4 a.m. at a bus stop, waiting for the next one to come in. That was rough.
Yeah.
But so I think that did impact the trip view a little bit. But
Said you were 16-hour bus ride or?
16.
Oh, dang.
Did you
I
get-
thought you said
oh, I
30
thought you said 30
minutes. Yeah, I
minutes.
thought you said 30
No,
minutes.
no, no. We were late by 30 minutes for
Oh,
the
the
plane, and
plane
so we
for
had to
30
go on a
minutes.
16-hour bus.
16
And you didn't
hours,
get your refund
that's-
for the plane ticket, did you?
Nope.
That's bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Longest car ride was
Thankfully-
about 8 hours.
Thankfully, we just
can't
had to do that
16.
the one way though.
Okay.
Because we actually made it for the other plane trip back.
Flight back, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and honestly, if the flight was there and back, like if we got on both planes, I think the trip would have gone a lot smoother in my opinion. But after that 16-hour flight, I was like, dang.
So does
This
that mean
sucks.
that you had to like go across the border?
Oh yeah.
How was that process?
Yeah, did it take a
So-
while to get through or?
To get to Mexico, no, it was really quick. To get out of Mexico, it took a while. Because
Yeah.
like then they're like actually slowing things down, but to get in, they're like, all right, just go.
They want to check if you got drugs on the bus and stuff like that or what?
They do
get, like,
check
the
every now and
mirror.
then.
They have
and
dogs?
They did have dogs, but we didn't get checked by the dogs. There was like an like X-ray machine, and if you had like any alcohol or anything like that, you had to say. So like on the way back, my girlfriend's parents actually bought alcohol to bring back, but they had to check the amount because you can have like 20 cases for one person.
Yeah.
It's like very specific on how much you can have based on how old the
They
people
don't
are.
want them like selling it or something like that.
I'm guessing.
The drinking age in Mexico is below. It's like 18 or younger, right?
I think so, but they go on the drinking age in America.
Oh,
So
okay.
like they were
If you're
gonna
coming
give
back,
more,
okay.
but I'm not 21, and so they're like, "Dang, all right."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of disappointing though.
Mhm.
I mean, how close are you to 21?
This April,
Okay, see, that's not bad. I
Mhm.
don't,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
almost there.
I don't think that's too bad.
That's a vacation that you've been on recently, and then you talked about the Rio Grande and the rivers you've been on. What's is there more?
Mm,
Your best vacation? So your best vacation was the Mexico trip you had this summer?
I guess best vacation, like location wise, and like I guess seeing stuff wise, but from like just pure emotions, it probably like actually is one of the Rio trips where I just went there. I hung out with like all of my family, my cousins, my siblings, the good old days.
Yeah, when you're a kid,
Yeah.
no worries.
Mm,
What about a vacation that you want to go on?
Honestly,
Or how about this? I'll give you some time to think about that,
Mhm.
and then we'll let Thomas talk about his best vacations he's been on. Same with me, and then we'll go back to you so that you have plenty of time to think about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about you, Thomas?
So I don't know. Um, I don't want to say I was like poor as a child. We never really we never really went on like vacations, really.
Yeah.
We did like big family trips. Like we would
Mhm.
once a year, either for Christmas or Thanksgiving, we'd go up to Kansas for like 2 weeks.
Is that where you're from?
That's where my dad's from.
Mm.
Yeah, my dad is all the way from Beloit, Kansas, and my mom is from Frisco, Texas. So kind of two dilemmas, but our biggest family is from Kansas. But you know, that's when we went up to Kansas. That's like your good old redneck vacation up there. You know, go up, drive golf carts, skeet shooting, barbecue, fish. You know, just your typical country stuff whenever you go up there, because it's like neck of the woods, nothing around Beloit. There's probably like 2,000-3,000 people in that town, so it's teeny
Oh,
tiny.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I've been on like class trips and whatnot. Okay, I probably shouldn't say I haven't been on vacation. I went to New York senior year of high school.
Who was
But
that?
it was pretty cool. We were only there for like a week, but it was a really quick week. We went specifically for theater, so we got to go to Broadway. We saw pretty much all of the main attractions: Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty. My favorite one was probably the 9/11 Memorial. That was really emotional. Like you just walk there and you kind of just you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel everything. And it's a very respectful, somber place to be. Like you,
Yeah.
'cause New York is so noisy. No matter where you go, there's always cars, always people yelling or whatnot. Just the hustle and bustle of city life. But like when you walk into that perimeter of the 9/11, it just stops. I don't know if it's the architecture of how they made it or if they just slowed everything down around there. But it was so quiet around there. It was really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, probably my favorite out of the two, kind of like what you said, Dylan,
Mhm.
with like being a kid and everything. I would rather go up to Kansas again than go up to New York because I love my family way too much. I always have a blast there, especially since I'm older now and I'm not like a little kid. Whenever we go up there, I'm treated like an adult, so I get to do a lot more adult things,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Yeah, it's kind of just about it. I don't, like I said, we haven't really been on a ton of vacations. Like we went to the lake, we went like
Mhm.
fishing and whatnot, but the lake was never that far. It was like 15-20 minutes. And,
Mhm.
you know, kind of where I'm at in Texas, most of the things that we did were really localized. So it's, I mean, my mom went to Hawaii, but that's not really my,
Yeah, my
Mhm.
mom went on vacation.
yeah, my mom. Yeah, well, like it was going to be my Nana and Papa, and then Papa got sick and he couldn't go. So they didn't want to wait and make the tickets go to waste. So her and my Nana went. And dude, every chance she gets, she's always talking about Hawaii and how she wants to go back and how pretty blue the waters are and how cool the sea turtles are and how awesome the community is there. So, I mean, if I could choose, I'd probably go to Hawaii. What about you, Travis?
I'm a very similar boat as you. Like as a kid, I didn't really ever go on vacations like that just because we had money like that. Come from a single father household, but you know, as I got older, I still actually to this day I've never been on a true vacation. I visited Philadelphia for like almost a week, but that was because I had like a performance in Philadelphia in front of some A&R representatives.
Yeah.
And so that I went there strictly kind of like for work. But we also had a good time in Philadelphia. We explored Chinatown. We just walked around. We didn't go to all the attractions, like for example, you know, like the Stairs of Rocky.
Yeah.
We didn't go to that thing. There's another big attraction there that we did not go to, but we just walked around and I saw like a Jewish it was like a grouping of a bunch of Jewish people and they were like protesting against something. So it was kind of my first time seeing a protest. It was kind of cool. I had fun walking around because it's just like a huge like different shot compared to Stephenville,
It's a
Texas, or
different
even
vibe.
even Arlington, Texas, where I'm originally from. Way different vibe. Super tall buildings, like shops everywhere. I even like you go one corner, it's completely different than the other, and then one corner is like poor, one corner is rich. And then you hit the other block, and it's like you're in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's like what the heck? There's so many different communities.
Yeah.
It's like it's really cool. So Philadelphia is definitely one of my favorite places that I've gone, but it's also like one of the only places I've gone out of state. I went to California once for work too, but that was like for work,
Mhm.
right? So it wasn't a big deal either. But I did see what's that famous bridge in
The
San
Golden,
Francisco?
the
Oh, yeah.
Golden Gate.
Golden Gate Bridge. I got to go by that. That was cool. Even there was a shock too, just like how big their shopping centers are compared to over here. Like what the heck? So that was cool too. That was a few days, and other than that, I also went fishing with my dad as a kid. I went to the lake a lot. We had a really local lake that we'd go in for free because we're residents.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd always go over there and grill and stuff like that. But as far as like vacations, not a whole lot. Actually, I did have a vacation, maybe one vacation as a kid. We went to Turner Falls when I was it's in Oklahoma. It's like a pretty much a waterfall. We went there for like a couple days, rented a hotel. And that was cool because at the time my dad was married, so it was like a kind of like a family trip.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was my first time ever being on a family trip, and I was like what, probably like 13 type deal. But other than that, that's about it.
See, that's what's kind of cool about families. Is
Yeah.
no matter what situation you're in, your parents will still always try to make it
Yeah.
something special
My
whenever
dad-
y'all go out.
My dad, a cheapie though. He didn't. He probably didn't want to go on vacation unless she wanted to, type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type deal. But yeah, for sure. What about you, Dylan? What's the spot you want to go to next?
Honestly, I don't have like any specific spot in mind, but like I know I want to go somewhere that's just like a massive landscape of like green. I just want to get out of like the like,
Greenland or what's with Iceland?
Iceland,
actually.
yeah.
yeah.
but like something like that's like cool to look at, something like maybe somewhere in like honestly like the Asian countries, because I love
Mhm.
like the what's it called, the vegetation there, like the plants, the trees, and,
Yeah.
and all that there. They look cool, and then like also the wide mountain ranges. So like it'd be cool to like go see like a like old like
Mount
ancient
Fuji.
building, or yeah, the mountain too.
It'd be cool to go there like when it snows.
Yeah.
Does it snow? Does it snow in Asian countries?
Yeah.
I feel like it has
Almost
to. Yeah,
Way more than it does
Yeah.
here, probably.
Okay.
you would probably have to go up from the equator, but for sure.
Just go to Mongolia. I know it snows there.
That's
Ooh.
like north.
I don't know about
It's
that.
like Siberian Russia north.
I don't think I would live there, to be honest.
You wouldn't visit Mongolia?
I
mean,
don't
I'd
think so.
visit.
No, because like that cold is deadly. I don't know if it's in that area, but I know like in Russia, there's places to where I know that's not the same, but like they're around the area. But over there, you have to like leave your car running in the snow, otherwise it might just die and never start up again. Like it's actually like
Damn.
work to make the car start.
They don't make like something for that. Like
I think they probably do, but it's
where the
like
inventions at?
It's probably a lot more diesel engines than gasoline.
that, and probably it's like a lot more expensive to actually get that on your hands.
Well, if you're visiting, you're probably not gonna be driving Mongolia, just because. I mean, you might, but I'm pretty sure like they have completely different driving rules.
Probably.
I mean,
I'm
it's
pretty
just left side
sure-
of the road. Just European driving rules, probably.
Yeah, but do they have
I mean, it
street lights?
depends.
Do they have?
Yeah,
yeah.
because do they actually follow the rules? Because in Mexico they did not.
Well,
You would catch people
Same with
taking
India.
right turns 3 lanes over.
Or even Asian countries. Have you seen Asian countries? There's stoplights, but it's like go, everyone go. It's like green
Mhm.
for everyone. Everyone's
Yeah.
like oh, like
yeah, like
that's all it is.
it's basically a free for all.
Yeah, type deal.
So yeah, I probably wouldn't be driving there, but I don't know if they would offer like taxi services, because that's one thing that I liked about Mexico. Half of the road was just
All
taxi.
taxis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, just somewhere that I can like look upon like just a like valley of just green and be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd kind of be in the same boat. I've always wanted to go to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, almost in the exact same boat as you. Get me somewhere to where all I can see are trees and mountains for like the next 30 miles. I want to
Mhm.
be like out of civilization.
Yeah.
Like get me out of here for like a week and a half so I can like experience nature. That is like, it's like my dream vacation. It's just to get an RV or a camper and go into the woods for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, dude. Like without out of touch with like civilization for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Just
That's
like
awesome,
me
man.
and like 3 or 4 buddies just like disappear for a little bit. That
Yeah.
would be the best. Now, if I want to go on to like something fancy, my mom talks about Hawaii way too much, and it's made me want to go. I know it's like one of the most expensive places to
Yeah,
live.
apparently it's like you go there and food's like what the heck? is it?
Crazy.
It's-
Yeah. My mom went on a cruise. That was the vacation that she went on with
Oh,
my nana,
cool.
and everything was paid for with that.
Mhm.
So they didn't have to like go around and like. I mean, they ate at like restaurants whenever they stopped, but everything on the boat was already paid for. So You don't have to like get nickel and dimed every time you want to go. But I don't think I want to go on a cruise. I want to like go and explore and walk around the islands because like they're beautiful and in themselves. So I'd want to go and do that. But dude, that is outrageously expensive. I think it'd be cool to like be there for like a week, but I would not want to live there.
Yeah.
Not at all. But
Or it'd be cool to go to like a resort in Hawaii.
yeah.
Just so that like all the food's already like paid for, like
Mhm.
it's unlimited amounts type deal.
Mhm.
So you don't have to worry about all those expensive. You pay for it before you go.
Yeah.
You know. Cool. Anything else?
Nah, not really.
I lied. I just realized that as y'all were talking, I've been to Colorado and Montana.
That's cool.
I don't know how I could miss that. I went actually 2 summers ago. The guy that came in for college radio today, Friday,
Mhm.
his name is Lank. He is the lead singer of his band Lank and the Shanks, and he invited me as a groupie and a photographer, a videographer to go with him to Montana and Colorado, where he was performing. And dude, that was honestly so cool because I was 20, hanging around these older gentlemen, and no one ID'd me anywhere I went. So you know. You can use your context clues there.
Yeah.
And it was just really fun, dude. The mountains of Montana are beautiful. Like the water's beautiful. We went on a boat. Like it was cool. So definitely cool. A place I do want to visit would probably be like Iceland. Honestly, I want to, similarly to you, Dylan, I want to like get my music friends, all of my like my producer and a few of his friends from his band. I want to go into nature and like get a log cabin and just like no internet. Let's just all make music. Let's all like detach from the world and like play type deal. I feel like that'd be really cool to do. I definitely go back to Montana. Montana's one of the coolest places I've been. Everyone was just so nice up there. It was like I didn't mean one stickler, but I will say there are some weird. I mean, I guess there's weirdos everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing this kid who was jumping on a basketball court, and he was on the goal. One of those goals you put water in. He was just bouncing on the water part.
Yeah.
And then I went to the gas station, and there's this girl who like is in the driver's side, and she sticks her whole body outside the window and like grabs the squeegee with the thing to wash her windows.
Yeah.
And she's like doing her own car from outside her window.
So she's like still in the car.
Yeah.
doing it?
And it was just like, what are you doing? Like,
Innovation.
and it was
dude.
early. It was like probably like 7, 8 a.m. in the morning.
Tweaking hours, man.
It's cold too in Montana. So it's like,
Mm.
really, dude, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like, but it was cool.
Whenever you were in Philly, you said you went to Chinatown.
Yeah.
Whenever I went to New York,
Multiple times.
I went to Chinatown too. Is it like the same vibe to where there's just like a ton of these little shops just like all on the same street, and half of those shops have like their worker just sitting outside trying to coax people in?
There was no one coaxing me in. There was just a lot of movement, a lot of action. And Chinatown was cool because it wasn't just one street in Philly. It was like a street that was super long, and then like if you go on the other side, it's also Chinatown too. It was like an area. It
Basically just like an extended block. Like
yeah, it's
bigger.
like that's there. And there's also I have pictures. It's really cool. Like they have their own church over there.
Oh, that's
it's a
cool.
Chinatown church. It was cool.
Did you ever go into like any knockoff like Gucci store or anything like that?
They didn't have that there.
Dude,
Actually, I did go into it was like a store underground, and they had like
subterranean
adult magazines.
Ah,
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
but like in New York, if you go to like Chinatown, or I guess the part that we went to specifically, you walk down the street and half of these stores, like I said, there's like the owner of the shop sitting outside and they're coaxing you to come in, and you come in, dude, and it's like all of these Louis Vuitton, Gucci,
It's all fake.
Supreme stuff. Yeah, but you know it's fake, and they know it's fake. So I had a friend who wanted to get a Gucci hat so bad, so we were going through store by store trying to find one, and we found it. And
Find the
dude,
best fake.
yeah, dude, but like those people know what they got. They know that you want it. They know that you want the fake. But dude, it's like haggling. The haggling was really, really fun. So you find the hat and they're like $50. And you're like, nah. And you're like 40. And they're like, mm-mm. And so it's just like a back and forth of trying to like find a good medium for them to sell it to you. Cause you know it's fake, they know it's fake, but you want it and they know that you want it.
Mm.
And technically, I'm surprised they do that because that's like very
it's
to do.
very illegal.
No one's like over there trying to stop that from happening.
It's like two white guys coming in looking like we do, trying to be like, hey, yes, we'd like to buy your best Gucci, please.
Fake
And so,
hat.
dude, they would like go in the back and like cover up their stuff because they're like, oh my god, he's a narc. He's coming to like.
They think you really?
Yeah,
That's
well,
funny.
some of the people would
He's
just
a
see us.
narc.
Some of us would see us and just instantly wave out, and then a couple stores down the line, they'd like rush in real quick and like hide stuff, and they come out. So it was like only towards like the end of the street, people would like actually let us like come in and look because they probably had like a lot of sketch stuff too. But he got his hat, and I got like a rice field worker hat.
Oh, cool. Those are cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably like my most memorable experience in New York. It was Chinatown. I think that's funny.
Yeah,
to
dude,
say.
I went multiple times, and also the food there in Chinatown. They had a bunch of good like snacks. All the snacks that are like pretty much imported from Asia. So
It was like we were in the district of Chinatown. Right across from Chinatown was Little Italy, and
I've never been there. That's cool though.
dude, we ate at this place. It was like hole in the wall, best chicken Alfredo I've ever had in my life. But we left, and it was like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there, and we were waiting for the tour bus to come back to come pick us up. So we're like, okay, so we went to Little China one more time, and we went down a different street this time, and like it was kind of like a horror movie almost. Lights were dim, alleyway, no street lights, and then like you passing by these stores, and we went down the butcher street, and we didn't know about it. So there's like all these carcasses and like entrails in the window and like dead
Oh.
ducks and whatnot. And you're just walking down the road, and you're like, dude, this is sketchy as heck. Let's get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sketchy. But dude, I had so much fun. It was a great time.
Yeah, I feel like every nice place has that those sketchy people or sketchy area. I was in a sketchy area too, bro. I was like, man, I need to get out of here. I was in the middle of the night. I was walking back from my performance to to the subway,
Mhm.
and not only there was this guy trying to get in a store that was like clearly closed, and he was all messed up, and he was like, like that.
Yeah.
But we took the wrong subway. We ended up in North Philadelphia, and there was nothing but people popping wheelies, dude. That stereotype is real, bro.
Like
There's
motorcycle?
motorcycles,
Ooh.
ATVs, and I look around. I'm the only white family.
Were they
I'm
all
like, okay, this is not a big deal, but it may be a big deal just because the way people were dressed
Mhm.
kind of concerned me, and the way they, I guess,
carried themselves?
carried themselves was very mean muggish, and like I was like, man, I don't think people here are friendly.
I mean, you just
know what
walk
I mean?
into a place and you could just feel the vibe. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
you are not wanted here.
I was like, we need to find this subway back to the place. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
How many people were doing wheelies? Because from
dude,
what I've seen,
whole
that's actually
crews.
pretty cool.
It's a
Like
whole- it's a whole
whatever
crew.
they do. Yeah.
It's like everyone. I guess they ride together. So there's a whole crew of people doing it, and then you see the police chasing them too.
Yeah.
So it's like
I mean, they're all illegal dirt bikes on the road that they can't.
and popping those wheelies are illegal to do. And
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all know who Meek Mill is, the rapper,
Mm-mm.
but we'll talk about him in the P Diddy case. Actually, he's signed to his label. But not P Diddy, but Meek Mill, he actually got arrested for that and went to prison for like 2 years
My
for
friend-
just popping a wheelie.
Dang, for 2 years?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
My friend just got a dirt bike and he made it street legal, which is actually pretty impressive. He wired up all the lights and turn signals and everything up himself, but he's been learning how to do wheelies. He came to campus the other day and he's like, dude, look at this. And he just ripped a wheelie right in the middle of like honors lot.
That's cool.
Yeah, but he tore up the dirt. So I thought it was pretty cool. He went, oh no, dude. He's kind of freaking out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Dirt bikes are dope.
right now it is currently 10:26. I think it's about time for us to play our game today. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch seats with my boy Thomas, and he's gonna explain the instructions and tell us what's up. Hey, puppy.
All right, everybody, change your perspective
Yeah.
up a little bit. All right. I hope you didn't just see that, Travis. I'm trusting you. All right.
I didn't see nothing.
So the premise of this game is to guess the word or object that I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
And these are primarily nouns, places, or no people, but they're mainly items or objects. You're going to have 3 sentences to guess it. So, Travis, I'm going to give you the first sentence.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't get it in the first, I'm going to give it back to you, Dylan. And if you can't get it, back to Travis. And then if you can't get it,
This
you
is
have
a
chance to steal.
1v1.
Pretty much.
It is.
Yeah. If you guess it in the first sentence, you get 3 points. Guess it in the second, you get 2. Guess it in the last, you get 1 point.
Okay.
Need a whiteboard.
You whistle. Damn, that was
I've
Not really.
I've been practicing trying to. Nah, I didn't want to blow up the mic. All right. Dylan, Travis. All right, people. So first word, first guess. I'm gonna give it to you, Travis.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm gonna give it to you, Dylan.
Okay.
My bad.
You faked me.
No, this vehicle has 4 wheels.
It's a car. I like-
I'm gonna say, is this like brand specific?
No,
Okay, cool. Truck.
no, Travis. This vehicle is smaller than a car, but bigger than a skateboard.
Vehicle is smaller than a car, but bigger than a skateboard. Is it a 4-wheeler?
Close.
ATV?
Dylan, last hint. It is primarily used as transportation in sporting events.
Ah.
Golf cart.
Nice.
1 point for Dylan.
Nice. Did you want to do it to where, like, if he doesn't get it, that same thing goes to me? So instead of saying the next thing, you'd be like, Travis, what's a car with 4 wheels? If I get it wrong, then you go back to him? Or did you want to do it like that?
I feel like going back and forth what I did originally
Okay.
because like y'all are still hearing both
Yeah, that's
questions,
true.
so y'all can still infer.
That's true.
All right, Travis. Next thing. This grows on a tree.
Could be a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it grew olives.
No, Dylan. It primarily comes from South America.
Mangoes.
No, Travis.
Ah.
There was a whole war to settle disputes about them.
I'm thinking of like, I'm automatically thinking of like the spice trades and stuff.
It's
It
something
says South America.
South America. I'll give you. It grows on a tree and primarily comes from South America.
It could be a bunch of fruits.
And there was a whole war to settle disputes about them.
Whole world to settle disputes about them.
Whole war.
Dude, am I tripping? There's a what would they fight over?
I figured that would give it away. That
What would-
last hint.
What would people fight over? That's on trees.
I'm seeing if anybody.
Marijuana.
Sadly, no.
Oh.
Dylan, chance to steal.
Pistachios.
No.
Pistachio war is crazy.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I can honestly
Travis, I'm gonna
think
give
of
you
it.
one more guess. Something that grows on a tree primarily comes from South America, and they had a whole war fighting about them.
Tea?
No,
Tea don't grow on trees.
they are bananas.
I was gonna
There's a
guess
banana
bananas, like
war?
yeah, dude.
random
There's a
thing.
whole banana war.
Look at
Because
that.
I think I heard of like banana capitalism. I was like, wait,
No, yeah, that's entirely what it is.
They fought over bananas. Is crazy.
Because it was such a lucrative moneymaker that people were taking, like they were fighting over banana farms to who
Yeah.
controlled them and who could export them. All right, Dylan.
Banana.
This animal lives in the ocean.
shark.
No, Travis. It is it is considered one of the smartest creatures there.
Dolphin.
No,
Bruh.
That was gonna be my guess.
it has the ability to change colors.
Octopus.
Octopus.
Dang it,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
That suck.
Right, Travis.
Uh-huh.
It's a device that you keep in your kitchen.
It's a device.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Like an appliance.
It's not an appliance. It's a device.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It's not like a. It's not like a utensil. Is what I'm saying.
no, it's not a utensil. It's
Yeah.
something you would plug into the wall to
Okay,
use.
plug into the wall and use. I would say probably a can opener.
No. Dylan, it condenses things down to a smaller form.
Waffle machine.
No. It's used to make smoothies.
Oh, it's a blender.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess blender the second one too. Or a
Alright.
juicer.
Wait, who did I just
I think you asked him now, right?
Yeah.
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 Right. It's used in a sport.
Very vague. I like it.
A sport. That's too hard. That's too big.
A tennis ball.
Oh,
What?
he gets 3 points.
Dude, are you cheating, bro?
Nah, I can feel the tennis aura. You know, 2 years varsity.
Bro, just guess the tennis. That could have been anything. That could have been hundreds of things.
Dang, man.
That-
Good job.
That could have been a hurdle. That could have been.
Oh yeah, you're right.
a baseball bat.
I was thinking like very
a
basic.
cleat.
I was like football, tennis ball, soccer. I like tennis.
All right, Travis. Another one. It lives in the ocean.
Really?
Mhm.
Really do?
Mm-hmm. Come on, if Dylan can.
Crab.
Sadly not. It's a predatory fish, Dylan.
What is that?
Killer whale.
No. Travis, there was a whole movie made about it. It lives in the ocean. It's a predatory fish.
Oh, it's a shark.
Yep.
Jaws.
Yes,
Is that what
sir.
you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
But
All right. Dylan. Everyone has this in their car.
Steering wheel.
No. Travis, it has over 100 channels.
the radio station.
It's the radio.
Because we are the Tarleton
whoop.
Radio.
All right. Wait, who did I just start with? That was
You
yes.
start with them now.
All right, Travis. These animals primarily live in Asia.
When you say, you mean animal or
Yes.
animals?
This animal primarily lives in Asia.
So it lives here too, but primarily in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And when it lives here, you don't mean like a zoo, do you?
I do.
Oh,
It can be a zoo.
panda.
It is a panda.
Yeah, that's 3 points.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Travis is in the lead.
I just took that lead
He
from you out of
did.
nowhere, dude.
Dylan. This is very vague. This is out of my test group. This is the one that people miss the most. So I might actually.
Test group.
Yeah, I played this on Discord with my friends last night just to make sure
Mm.
that these were good. We have these in our universe.
Black holes.
Mm. Travis, there are 8 trillion of these in the galaxy.
Stars.
No. Dylan, we have 8 of these in our solar system.
Planets.
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh, okay.
space-bound rocket ship and
All right, y'all are both
tied.
tied. This is the tiebreaker question.
really?
I also
Okay.
I do have one more, but this is kind of like an if. I was gonna ask Lance about this one.
Bonus question or what? Or is it not appropriate?
Huh? Not that appropriate or inappropriate.
Oh,
Not that bad. I mean, it's history.
that's true.
It's like back in like the 40s through what was World War II? I don't know. Oh, that was loud. Okay. Dylan. It's an Olympic sport.
100-meter dash.
No.
I'm about to say, dude, no way again. That could be anything too.
Travis, it's performed on ice.
Figure skating?
No.
You got it.
What?
You got it.
Dylan, you use a broom with it.
Oh,
What if I?
know this
hold
one.
on. I know it
No, I
because I remember a music video about them. It was
I can picture him doing it.
yeah, I can picture
I
them
just don't know what it's
doing it.
called.
If y'all both can't answer this, we're gonna go to that last question because that's gonna be the tiebreaker.
Shuffling.
That's your guess, and it's not
It has to be
shuffling.
it.
Travis, what is an Olympic sport performed on ice, and you use a broom with it?
It's really a broom, or is it look like a broom?
It looks like a broom. It's basically a broom. If anybody alive,
It's
can
the
answer
one
it.
where you do the disc and then they.
Mhm,
I just
mhm.
don't know what. I was gonna guess that. Does it have the word shuffling in it?
No.
Um.
15 seconds.
Shuffleboard.
Oh no, it's curling.
Oh,
Oh.
curling.
I just asked if it had shuffle in it. I still guess shuffle.
All right, and we're gonna go to this last one, and I'll see what Lance thinks about it. It is dropped from a plane.
Nukes.
Yes.
I will say that was kind of a bad question because you
Wait,
already
wasn't
said
that-
World War II
Wait,
earlier.
wait, pause. Wasn't that my question to answer first?
It was Dylan's. I asked you the last one.
What was the last one?
The broom.
The broom.
No,
Wait, no.
It started with
was his.
him.
It was this because you asked an Olympic
You have
sport.
to make
and
up
I
a question
said
on the
100
spot.
years.
Yeah,
Make up a question on the spot.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, because also I kind of already knew what it was. Cause he said, "Oh, when was World War II?"
Yeah.
Make up something.
No, I'm narrowing it down.
Intermission.
Oh, boo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You have these in your backpack.
It's me. Have these in your backpack. Okay. Have these in your backpack. Laptop.
No. It's used to hold things.
That's still hard to me.
Pockets.
New answer. New question. You're looking at 4 on this one. You have it in your backpack. Used to hold things. You also organize things with them.
It's the same thing.
See, dude, I had like
Hold
3
on, hold
hours
on.
to work on this yesterday. I can't
Well,
pull them off the top of my
Say
head.
it again for me, please.
You have it in your backpack.
Uh-huh.
It's used to hold things.
Uh-huh.
Also organizes things. It's not the book bag itself. It's something you put in your book bag.
And it's not pockets because I just said that.
Say it again.
You put it in your book bag.
Put it in the book bag, okay.
It's used to hold things
Uh-huh.
and organize them.
So hold stuff and organizes them. So it's not a book. It's not pencil. But could it be a pencil bag?
It is a pencil bag.
Wait, that's what it is?
Yep.
I thought it'd be folder. No.
So that beat him. But
Congratulations.
I feel like it
Travis.
wasn't deserved. I feel like you got the man. I don't
Dude,
know.
I should have made more questions.
I'd rather tie it.
I really should have made more questions. I'm always so hit and miss with these games, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not. I mean, no.
I mean, I
pretty
think
good.
I think would have. I think the question were fine if we did like what Travis was doing, like same question, answer, and then the next hint, and then answer.
Okay.
Because then you would have padded out more time.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's
So
okay.
what do
Good
I,
game,
What,
good
do I,
game,
what do
though.
I get from winning?
You get to host the next episode.
Oh my goodness. All right. So it looks like we have a lot of time left.
I need to take a break.
You got it here?
Yeah.
All
No, not leave. I just need to go.
Okay. All right. Well, while he uses la restroom, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about our 3 wishes. Okay, so the 3 wishes segment is if we had 3 wishes, right, Dylan?
Yeah. So basically, imagine that you just found a genie in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You rub the bottle, and he's like 3 wishes, but it follows like the classic wish rule.
Can't
Like,
wish for more wishes.
you can't wish for more genies.
Yeah,
You can't wish to change the rules. Stuff
yeah.
like that.
You go first.
Should we wait for him to come back or just run it now?
I think we definitely should wait for him to come back.
Then in the meantime, I think I just actually came up with another vacation spot that I'd like to go to, which is Rome, because I really love
yeah.
the architecture there, and also the fact that almost all the roads are like stone is really nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or yeah, because it's like the old like innovation of roads was from I think the Roman era, somewhere over there, and so it's like their roads have persisted like all this time. Of course, there's like the occasional repairs, but most of it's just like actual stone.
Yeah, that's cool. I really want to go to Mongolia. I don't know why. But I feel like it's because no one talks about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like
Remember,
who do you know that's been there?
No one.
No one. Is
But
that
everyone
is it a
goes
bad
to
reason or a good
Hawaii,
reason?
Florida, California. Those are like the big 3, at least in the States.
I wonder what's there to do in Mongolia. Like, is there anything cool to do there? Like, I
Go
wonder-
ice fishing, maybe.
like, will they accept an American? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's a good question.
are they mean? Are they not mean? Like,
And also, like, I think you would have to like learn their language, unless they have like tourist spots.
you don't think they have any like English speaking people there?
They might, but it's like it depends because you would have to go like it's like a Japan situation. People visit Japan, so they have like tourist spots because they love the money coming in.
Oh yeah.
So like it works out hand to hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Canada too. I don't know why.
Ooh, actually, I might be going
Toronto.
to Canada soon.
What is that?
Visiting a friend.
Visiting a friend in Canada?
Mhm.
That's cool.
Bonus round.
A bonus round idea? I'm
Yeah.
down for a bonus round. And then we'll talk about our 3 wishes.
Bonus round is gonna be. I'm gonna
Thomas is bad, guys. He took a dookie.
a dookie. All right, I'm gonna read these back to y'all. Only first sentence though. See if y'all remember 'em.
Oh, so it's a memory game.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
Are you going out of order?
Out of order. Yep.
How many are we
And
doing?
all of them
All right.
again, and they're all gonna be 3 points.
Okay.
So if y'all can get it. All right. Start with you, Travis.
Okay.
We have these in our universe.
Planets. It's gonna be easy.
Yeah, maybe. Dylan,
see.
it's an Olympic sport.
Oh,
Curling.
Oh, I say I forgot. I forgot what that was again.
Travis, they primarily live in Asia.
Pandas.
Dylan, vehicles 4 wheels.
Golf cart.
And I thought. Ooh, trick question. Travis, it lives in the ocean.
Oh no! Hold on. This could be 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Octopus.
Ooh.
Oh, let's go, baby. Let's
Dang.
go.
Dylan, it's a device you have in your kitchen.
Blender.
Okay. Travis, everybody has these in their car.
Radio.
Dylan, it lives in the ocean.
Shark.
That was the one that would have got us.
Travis, it grows in a tree.
Bananas.
Dylan, everybody has these in their car.
Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you almost had it. I feel like
Travis, it's used in a sport.
tennis ball.
Yeah. Dylan, they primarily live in Asia.
You're repeating some questions. See if you're paying attention.
Travis, it's dropped from a plane.
The bomb or nuke.
Yeah. All right. A lot
Nice.
easier than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be that easy either.
Dang.
It was like memorizing a history test. You just followed
Yeah.
the review. Boom. Easy.
All right.
That's
I know
exactly what I do.
I know for next time to make double the amount that I did. Instead of 10, make 20, and then give y'all your own questions.
I'm down to do that again. That was fun. But yeah, with the whole history thing, like all I do is study the answers, and I will look at the test, and I see the answers. I don't even
You're
have to
like,
read the
"Oh."
question. I'm just like answers,
Yeah.
which is kind of bad. You don't really remember anything, but
But then again, I don't think I'm gonna need history that much.
yeah, yeah.
It is good to know it, but it's like I'm probably going to like art stuff, so it's like
It's
Yeah.
important to know it so it doesn't repeat itself, but it's not that
Mhm.
prevalent.
Yeah. At least not for me.
Do we want to go grab Drew?
We
Drew?
don't need a draft.
Oh.
Yeah.
What they do, Guadu? That's 3 wishes.
Oh.
So 3 wishes. A genie popped up. You can't wish for more wishes. Can't wish for the rules broken. All the the OG.
No
Like,
loophole stuff.
Mhm.
yeah, no loophole stuff.
Straight up genie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan.
So should we go like one wish at a time?
Yes.
Probably
I
one
think
wish
so.
at a time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And explain why you choose that one.
If I had one wish.
I think my first wish would be to
You just knocked the camera, bro.
Travis, can you have my water?
Yeah.
Right behind you. Thank you. Appreciate
Dang.
it.
I feel like my first wish would be able to like it's gonna sound like kind of demented, but swap bodies to be functionally immortal.
Swap bodies to be.
That is kind of evil.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah,
What do you
why?
mean? What's your motive on that?
So my inspiration is JJK, which is an
Jujutsu Kaisen.
anime,
Yeah.
and there's a certain person in there that can just swap people bodies to like keep like youth, but also just like stay throughout the years. And homie lived like 1,000 years, so it's like cool to
Strongest
do.
sorcerer, man.
Okay.
But like, What about your friends and family and everybody that you'll like outlive?
It would be sad, but I think it would also just be cool to be like, oh, the world changed so much.
But like, I couldn't do that, man. I love.
I don't
people
think
too
I
much.
could, but like, I think it would be fun to see the progression from like a sane person go insane, even if it's me.
I was about to say, Dylan, you wouldn't be Dylan anymore
I
in
wouldn't.
1,000 years.
I
You'd be Dilhan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would be like I would be living in caves,
You would be.
just making the occasional occurrence for like,
You wouldn't even die a hero. You would literally become live long
villain.
enough to see yourself become a villain.
mhm.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
That's why it's functionally immortal. I can
Yeah.
still,
1,000 years? Is life worth living for 1,000 years?
Probably
no,
not.
not at all. I don't think so. At least
Like, what do you, don't you run out of stuff to do?
eventually.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, sing every song, play every instrument, and learn how to speak all languages. But
Mhm.
those change with time. So
that could be done in 50
you probably
years.
never keep up with it. I
Plus,
mean, good
If
point.
you
Yeah.
really like,
I think it would just be cool to see like how things like evolve,
Change.
yeah,
because like dogs are already changed so much in the last like 200 years.
you're gonna meditate for 100 years and see how
Mhm.
things evolve.
I don't know why you just made me think about this. There's an Instagram post that I saw of like dilemma of like am immortal. It's like you have this song stuck in your head, but it's been a millennia since that song has been played and
That-
nobody knows
Yeah,
what the
that
song
would
is.
be me.
Or like quoting a movie or TV show that's not in pop culture. It's like
Yeah.
100
Mhm.
years ago. You'd be the boomest boomer.
Yeah.
ever.
Y'all don't know Captain Sparkles?
What are you talking about, man? Like we know Sparkle's the captain. What are you talking about?
Man.
What about you, Travis?
Man,
Oh wait, actually, I do have to leave in 2 minutes. So I
Go
should
ahead,
over my
man.
next two. Okay.
Mhm.
Another one would be to shapeshift, because I want to turn into a bird and fly,
Polymorph.
because that would be sick. Just be like, all right, I'm out. And then
bro's wishing for superpowers.
yeah,
Basically.
pretty much. And then the last place I would do would probably be expand like the planet's sun, all of that by like 2. Basically double increase the size of the world. But also do it so everything else expands as twice as much as well. That way it's not like any gravitational errors coming along.
But there would be huge gravitational errors. We would feel it heavily, even if we were 2 times the size as we once were. Dude, you're just straight villain arc. You used your first one, dude. You're gonna live long enough to see the world grow bigger, and you just wanted this. You're just screwing
it'll
with
do
people.
it incrementally, like not like instantly, because
So,
then
like-
everyone would get crushed by the gravity. But it's like if it's like a year, it's gonna grow by like 4 inches.
So is it
And then
like
next,
mimicking the rate of like how fast the universe is expanding, so like the Earth can keep up with?
I was like, if it
universe
mimics that
expansion?
rate, then it's kind of that. Then it would almost be instant. I believe. I don't know. I haven't looked to that, but I feel like it would be more like a growing boy, a growing tree, slowly
Growing
grows.
pains.
Growing pains, yeah. that
Would it
probably would be a thing.
forever grow bigger?
Just until it reaches twice the size.
Okay, because I was about to say you would make multiple black holes with that situation. Because if everything just got big, it would reach critical mass.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That
no,
would be
no, no.
weird.
Well, anyways, I have
Straight
to
up villain art, Dylan.
rush to class.
All right, man.
I will catch y'all later.
Peace
Everyone
out.
else,
Joining,
have a
dude.
great day.
For me, I think I wanna be able to spend a week in like the 60s, without internet. That'd be cool.
Just like
just a week.
seeing what was that.
Boom, yeah, type deal.
Where specifically would you go?
Dude, I guess I'd go to my hometown, Arlington, see how it was in the 60s.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Were any of your family in Arlington at the
I don't
time?
know.
Or?
No, probably not. Probably not. Another wish, I would like to spontaneously become the best bassist on earth and just like rip the bass. And my third wish would be that I knew the ins and outs of the music industry and how to outsmart the game.
Like outsmart your competition, or just
Yeah,
like be above
like
everybody else?
like find a way to get mass exposure and popularity within music without going the traditional way of
without signing your soul to the
signing-
devil.
Yeah,
basically.
signing to a label. You know what I'm saying? I wish I just knew the ins and outs. I had all that information just like boom.
I feel like depending on which label you signed with, you could either like make it or break it.
Yeah, or you can make it and then break it. You know what I mean?
Like you actually get it and then just don't commit, or
you get it and then you're like cool for a little bit and then like everyone forgets about you because you had no like growth to where you are. You just like got planted in and like boom, you're popular, but you don't have the skills to
keep up with
keep
it.
up with that. Like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of one hit wonders, you know? MC Hammer. Yeah, stuff like that.
Makes sense, yeah. I would probably first off get all my basics covered. Infinite money. Just
Infinite money.
straight up infinite money.
Well, what's the fun in that if it's infinite?
Make me be able to live comfortably for the rest of my life. Non-taxable, non-perishable,
Non-taxable.
keeps up with market value.
Those sound
and
like
never
5
crashes.
different wishes, dude.
Well, I mean, I'd probably all write it down on one piece of paper and then hand it to the genie. It's like, I want what's written on this paper to become true.
Dude, you're smart about that.
Yeah. To make sure that everything is covered in
Is that a loophole
one.
though?
Not necessarily.
Kind of.
I mean, because like
It's in the gray area.
yeah, I mean, like most genies that you come across, most like have some sort of like alternative effect to it. So like, if you say that's like, I want $1 million, boom, you get $1 million deer. You know,
Yeah.
there's always like that side hustle that they have with it. So I'd want to cover all my bases with that money situation, just to like, I'm covered for the rest of my life. I don't want
Yeah.
to have to work anymore, but I want to be able to know how to play every instrument. Like, probably not every instrument, because, you know, if you learn how to play everything, you'll never master one thing. So I think learning probably just all guitars would probably be pretty cool. Or just like be a god at saxophone. Because I think out of like all of like classical instruments, the saxophone is probably the coolest. That's
Yeah.
a trumpet. But I don't know. Just like within the past couple of years, I've gotten like really, really into music. And I look back on like when I was like in middle school or intermediate, and like when they started to like get people in band, I kind of look back on it, I was like, man, I kind of wish I like learned how to play an instrument. But like with the wish, I don't have to learn how to do anything. It's like bestowed upon me.
Yeah. I just hope it's fun at that point.
Yeah, I mean,
Like imagine like you're just like doing it. You don't even know how you're doing it. You're just like going through the motions.
yeah, I think like getting to like a certain point would be really cool on my own, but like when it comes to like me having the ability to just like riff off and make anything, dude, there's a lot of music theory that's involved in that. And I know music theory is basically like the rocket science of the music industry. So it's just like,
Yeah.
it's freaking crazy. And I know that my brain can't comprehend that. So I'd rather just like skip a couple of steps and
It'd be cool
able
to just like boom, know it. Just know it. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
for my last wish, I want my truck back.
Oh, the one your dad gave you?
Yeah. I want my truck back.
You want to be like remodeled or
Mhm.
what? Like
Brand new, straight off the lot, factory new, squeaky clean.
nice, dude.
That's
What's the truck again?
the 1995 Chevy Silverado.
It's
So-
it's a boxy truck, huh?
Yeah, it's not like it's like it was in the year to when they started to transition out of the box trucks, but it's still primarily a box truck. Like, you know, it's not like a 90s or like a 60s Ford pickup or anything like that, but you know, it's mine. It's got a lot of history to it. I miss it. I miss my dad, so I want all of
Yeah.
them to come back. You know,
That's cool.
I wouldn't wish for like my dad to come back or anything because I'm a little screwed up, but like
Yeah.
give me his truck back.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys.
What about listeners? Anybody?
Looks like we don't have
Zero
any
view-
listeners right now.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Can we see how many people? And
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
can. No one's watching. I saw a few people watching earlier.
people popped on. I need
But-
to share this. Do we have like a link to this? I need to share a link with a lot
Yeah,
of people to get people to watch.
As
This.
soon as it go lives, you can go to the YouTube channel and you can share it by
Okay.
getting the link type deal.
Okay.
But that was Cruisin' the episode for today, 163, I believe. You know, we talked about our 3 wishes towards the end. The first segment, we talked about our best vacations we would like to go on in the future. And then we also played a game. What was it called? The game called?
Guess the word.
Guess the word about nouns, giving clues for nouns. So we'll be here the same time next Monday.
Talk about P Diddy most likely.
Talking about P Diddy most likely. Yes, we are 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central. I know we stopped a little bit early today, guys.
10
but
a.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh, I'm a fault. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
That'd be a crazy show.
And so yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Could you please click that top button? This is Cruising the Planet Music, and then turn on mics off.
Thank you, gentlemen.